Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another video talking about some early reviews from some different people that have seen the Daryl Dixon first season in its totality. We're going to go through the series and talk about what people are saying about it so far, and go over our hype, because it's coming up in 2 days. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video talking about Season 1. We're going to go through some early reviews from some people that have seen the Daryl Dixon series and go over what they're saying about it so far and what we can expect for this Sunday when we see the beginning of the Daryl Dixon series. So I've gone through a lot of early reviews. I've gotten a general consensus on what this show is so far. And I'm not going to go into specifics. We're not going to go into specifics because certain ones do go into spoilery territory, and I'm not going to do that here because we're only 2 days away, and you guys know we don't cover spoilers on this channel, so everything that's said here will not be spoilery. Don't worry about that. I've made sure that we're not going to get into any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, Daryl Dixon is 2 days away, guys. So, yes, we did have the delay. It wasn't yesterday on AMC Plus, but we're like 2 days away from it now. I'm very excited to see what they have for us for this Daryl series. I'm also excited to get back into the reviews for the Walking Dead universe because it's been a long time since we've, reviewed a Walking Dead show again. So that's going to be amazing, and I'm very, very excited. So, in terms of what early reviewers are saying, now, in terms of what I've heard at least, this is the general idea for Daryl Dixon. It sounds like it is a fantastic series. It is a fantastic show, and I also heard from some early reviewers that apparently each episode is an hour long, which adds up to 6 hours of this series. For the first season, that is. So apparently each episode is an hour long, according to some early reviewers that I've heard. So that is something I did not expect, although it makes sense to me now why they shared the first 10 minutes of the premiere. You know what I mean? Because there's still like 50 minutes worth of show left. So that actually makes more sense, to be honest. That definitely makes a lot more sense. But it sounds like each episode is an hour long from what I've been hearing, at least from multiple different early reviewers. Now, in terms of what I've been hearing, it sounds like this is apparently Daryl Dixon at his best. Apparently this is some of the greatest Daryl content you'll ever witness. Apparently it's unique in the greatest way possible. Apparently the show is very just visually stunning, which I believe that. I mean, oh my goodness, the way it looks already is absolutely phenomenal. The visuals are absolutely out of this world. So the early reviewers, I know they're right about that. I mean, absolutely. And they're apparently saying that Isabel is a great addition. Apparently, all the characters are very enjoyable. There's a lot of really cool kind of plot twists and turns. Apparently, the biggest thing I've heard is that the way the season ends is like out of this world. Apparently, the way the season ends is absolutely insane. Okay, now another big thing I've heard about this show, and this is one of the biggest things I hear from the non-spoiler reviews, is that apparently the zombies are something to look out for. Apparently this show is the Walking Dead zombies at their peak. Apparently this is like the best zombies we've ever seen. So I could say that makes sense because we are going to be getting a lot of World Beyond tie-ins with that post-credit, as we've heard, Scott Gimple say. We know that the walkers will have a big impact. Not to mention, we also have the burners, which we've heard Norman and Greg Nicotero talk about as well, which is that, certain ones like could burn you like on the arm, like we saw in that one clip of Daryl fighting those walkers, and there's a lot of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that kind of stuff going around. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm very excited to see what the show has in store for us when it comes to the walkers. I think that's going to be really, really cool. And, well, in terms of everything else, I mean, it just sounds really fantastic. It sounds like it's pretty much damn near a flawless series. Now, if I had to go into one negative that I've heard, and surprisingly, there's only one for this show. To be honest, I haven't heard anything majorly negative for this series. The only thing I've heard, which apparently many early reviewers are saying the same thing, and apparently every single one of them agree on this. Well, like at least pretty much like 90% of them have been saying this. That the show is fantastic, but Laurent, the little boy that Daryl's dealing with, apparently is an absolute brat. He is so annoying and he is so distracting that it literally bogs down the show at least a couple points. But apparently he's the only problem with the show. Apparently Laurent is not a good character from what I've been hearing. Aside from that, it's a great series. So What can I say about that? I'm gonna have to see it for myself. I'm not gonna judge it yet. I definitely agree that Laurent is definitely a kind of like an Ellie type of character from what they're trying to make him, which again is is objective because Greg Nicotero even said that yeah, this show is very similar to The Last of Us, and it was kind of too late, and the scripts are kind of they were kind of already made, so they couldn't really do nothing about it. So even if you disagree that this show seems like a Last of Us ripoff, you kind of have to realize that Greg Nicotero himself has acknowledged that this show is very, very similar to The Last of Us, and he's aware that it's overly similar, but there's nothing that they could do, as he said in an interview recently. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But in terms of Laurent, I mean, I'm not going to really judge the kid yet. I definitely can see what people are talking about with him because some of the clips I will say are a little bit weird, like where you have like Sylvie that's like, you get back in the wagon, and he's like, stop treating me like a baby. Like, yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. I could see why people are not liking him too much. But again, I'm not gonna go into that yet. We're gonna watch it. I'm not gonna make my mind up about the kid without watching the series. We'll watch it first, and then if I think the kid is absolutely annoying, like these early reviewers are saying, then I'll say it. Early reviewers were not wrong about Mo in Fear the Walking Dead, so hopefully this is not another Mo, but yeah, we'll have to see. So apparently that's the only big problem, but besides that, apparently this show is really great. Apparently the visuals are incredible. Daryl is at his all-time best from what I've been hearing, and apparently the story is compelling. Caudron is apparently a great villain. Apparently there is a phenomenal finale for this first season. Apparently there is a absolutely phenomenal finale for this show for season 1. And apparently it makes people very excited for season 2. So there you go. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this series. There's kind of a general idea for the early reviews on what's going on right now for this show. I'm very excited for it. We got 2 days left, and then this show is going to be starting up on AMC Plus. I believe the first episode is going to be airing at 3 a.m. Sunday morning. So if that is the case, we'll be doing our review probably around like, I don't know, mid to like, like probably like lunchtime on Sunday. You know what I mean? I'll try to get the review out for you guys, and we'll give our thoughts and, do our review and give our rating and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. Are you excited for the Daryl Dixon series? Post some comments down below. We'll be doing one more video for this show tomorrow as well too, in addition to the character best moments video. And that'll be it for today's video, guys. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button to not miss any other videos for The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Daryl Dixon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.